If you've ever been denied for a loan, wondered why your credit card interest rate is high, or been curious how people get free flights just by using their cards, this video is for you. Credit cards and credit scores are powerful tools. Used the right way, they can help you build wealth, travel for free, and save thousands in interest. Used poorly, they can trap you in years of debt. In this video, you will learn the basics of credit cards and credit scores in simple terms, how your credit score is calculated and how to improve it quickly, how to choose the right card, use rewards, and avoid interest charges, myths and mistakes to avoid so you can protect your credit. Whether you're new to credit or have years of experience, you'll find practical tips you can apply today. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is a credit card, and how does it work? What a credit card is and how it works. A credit card is a short-term loan from your bank or credit card company. You borrow money for purchases, then pay it back later. If you pay the full balance by the due date, you avoid interest charges. If you pay only part of it, you carry a balance and get charged interest. Unlike a debit card, you're not using your own money instantly, you're borrowing and then repaying. Types of credit cards. Rewards cards. Earn points for purchases, redeemable for travel, gift cards, or merchandise. Cashback cards. Get a percentage of your spending back in cash. Travel cards. Offer perks like free checked bags, airport lounge access, and bonus miles. Secured cards. Require a deposit as collateral, ideal for building or repairing credit. Key credit card terms. APR. Annual percentage rate. The yearly interest rate if you carry a balance. Credit limit. The maximum amount you can spend on the card. Minimum payment. The smallest amount you must pay each month to avoid late fees, but paying only this will keep you in debt longer. Your credit score is a 3-digit number that shows how likely you are to repay borrowed money. It affects loan approvals, interest rates, and even rental or job applications. Main factors that affect your score. Payment history. Paying bills on time is the most important factor. Credit utilization. The percentage of your available credit you're using. Keep it below 30%, ideally under 10%. Length of credit history. The longer your accounts have been open in good standing, the better. Credit mix. A variety of accounts, credit cards, loans, can help. New credit inquiries. Too many applications in a short time can lower your score. Credit score ranges. 300 to 579. Poor, difficult to get approved for credit. 580 to 669. Fair, approval possible but with higher interest rates. 670 to 739. Good, better offers and rates become available. 740 to 799. Very good, excellent rates and perks. 800 to 850. Exceptional, best offers and lowest interest rates. If you want to build or improve your credit score, the first rule is simple: always pay your bills on time. Your payment history makes up the largest portion of your score, so even one missed payment can cause a noticeable drop. Set reminders, use automatic payments, or schedule due dates around your paycheck to make sure you never miss one. The second tip is to keep your credit utilization low. If your card limit is $1,000, try to keep your balance under $300, and if possible, pay it off in full each month. Next, avoid applying for too many new credit accounts in a short period. Every application creates a hard inquiry, which can slightly lower your score. Instead, focus on keeping your existing accounts in good standing and letting them age. A longer credit history works in your favor. You can also improve your score by having a healthy mix of credit, like a credit card and an installment loan, as long as you manage them responsibly. On the other hand, there are common mistakes that credit cards can be powerful tools for saving and earning money if you know how to use their rewards and cashback programs wisely. Instead of spending more just to earn points, focus on using your card for purchases you already make, like groceries, fuel, or utility bills. Match the card to your lifestyle. If you travel often, a travel rewards card with airline miles or hotel points can help you save on trips. If you prefer simplicity, a flat-rate cashback card can put money directly back in your pocket. Keep track of bonus categories, such as extra points for dining or online shopping, but avoid unnecessary spending just to hit them. The smartest approach is to treat your credit card like a debit card, only swipe for what you can pay off immediately, so the rewards you earn are pure gain and not wiped out by interest charges. Avoiding interest is the key to making credit cards work for you instead of against you. The simplest way is to pay your full balance on or before the due date every month. This means you can take advantage of the card's grace period, during which no interest is charged on new purchases. If paying in full isn't possible right now, pay as much as you can above the minimum payment to reduce the interest you'll owe. Also, avoid using credit cards for cash advances unless absolutely necessary, because these often come with high fees and no grace period. By managing your balance carefully and paying on time, you can enjoy the convenience, security, and rewards of credit cards without ever falling into the costly trap of long-term debt. Keeping your credit card safe from fraud starts with simple but important habits. Always keep your physical card in a secure place, and never share your card number or security code with anyone you don't trust. When shopping online, only use secure websites that begin with HTTPS, and avoid making transactions over public Wi-Fi without a VPN. Monitor your statements regularly so you can spot unauthorized charges quickly, and set up alerts through your bank's mobile app to notify you of any suspicious activity. If your card is lost or stolen, contact your bank immediately so they can freeze the account and issue a replacement. Most credit cards come with zero liability protection, meaning you won't be responsible for fraudulent charges as long as you report them promptly. There are also several myths about credit cards and credit scores that can lead people to make poor financial decisions. One common myth is that carrying a balance improves your score. In reality, it only costs you money in interest without giving your score any boost. Another myth is that closing old credit cards will help your credit. In fact, it can hurt by shortening your credit history and reducing your available credit. Some people believe checking your own credit score will lower it, but soft inquiries like personal checks have no impact at all. And perhaps the most damaging myth is that credit cards are bad by nature. The truth is, they're simply tools, and like any tool, the outcome depends on how you use them. Managed wisely, they can open doors to financial opportunities you might not have otherwise. Keeping your credit card safe from fraud starts with simple but important habits. Always keep your physical card in a secure place, and never share your card number or security code with anyone you don't trust. When shopping online, only use secure websites that begin with HTTPS, and avoid making transactions over public Wi-Fi without a VPN. Monitor your statements regularly so you can spot unauthorized charges quickly, and set up alerts through your bank's mobile app to notify you of any suspicious activity. If your card is lost or stolen, contact your bank immediately so they can freeze the account and issue a replacement. Most credit cards come with zero liability protection, meaning you won't be responsible for fraudulent charges as long as you report them promptly. We've covered a lot of ground, from understanding how credit cards and credit scores work, to learning how to build your score, maximize rewards, and protect yourself from fraud. The main takeaway is simple: credit can either be your best financial friend or your biggest burden. Pay your bills on time, keep your balances low, choose your cards wisely, and use the benefits without falling into the trap of interest charges. Remember, building good credit is not about quick tricks, it's about consistent, responsible habits over time. If you start applying even one or two of the tips we discussed today, you'll already be moving toward stronger financial health and more opportunities. Your credit score isn't just a number. It's a reflection of your financial habits, and you have the power to improve it starting right now. So take control, use your credit cards wisely, and let them work for you instead of against you. The sooner you start, the sooner you'll see the benefits.